Shoo-be-doo-be-doo. Shoo-doo-be-doo-be. Shoo-be-doo-be-doo. I think we got one more fight before the main event starts. Watching Jack Catterall, man, I'm like, he should be counting his lucky stars that there was a step-aside deal in place, because the worst thing that could have happened was they actually let him fight Jose Ramirez, man. Jose steamrolled Jack, man. He'll steamroll Jack. His best bet is to, simply wait out the winner of the fight. And, at least if you're going to lose, it'll be in an undisputed title fight. And worst case scenario, they ditch you. You don't actually get to fight the winner of the fight. Well, you got a better chance of winning a vacant title than beating any one of those guys. So I look at it. I'm glad he stepped aside. I think he did the right thing. Had he not stepped aside, he would have muddied up the situation between Josh and Jose, and I want to see that fight. So I'm not complaining, man. Let Jack kick as many cans or whatever it is as he wants. Let him do it. So I want to see undisputed. I think a lot of people are writing Jose Ramirez off. He's been underestimated before. You guys want to keep underestimating that guy? Don't get me wrong. I love Josh. I just don't think it's a foregone conclusion that Josh wins. I don't think it's a foregone conclusion at all. But we'll see. That's the fun part, finding out. The fun part isn't anything else. The fun part is finding out. It's going to be a great fight. I think this is going to be a great fight. I think that Boxing Beats and Rhymes is somewhere in the United Kingdom biting his nails. Jack Tuna Casserole. You know what I'm saying? My take is I do have Daniel Dubois winning, and it's because, one, I agree with what Carl Frampton said. I said it before Carl Frampton. Joe Joyce has leaky defense. He gets hit a lot. And to top it all off, he's a volume puncher. When Joe Joyce is fighting his kind of fight, that's a fight where he's coming forward and he's throwing punches. And every time he opens up, you're giving Daniel the opportunity to hit you. That's what's happening. So in that situation, I like the speed and 1-2 of Daniel more than the volume punching of Joe. Moreover, it's not like Joe has one-hitter-quitter power. It's not that kind of power. It's a cumulative power to where he's got to consistently batter you to get you out of there. So, it's not a situation where, oh, well, Daniel has to be very careful because a single punch might do it. If Joe does it, it's likely a cumulative. He's got to hit you a couple of times. So, I mean, yeah, Jack Tuna Casserole, man. That dude would have been fish food. Like, bro, why do you want to fight Jose Ramirez, bro? For 2 belts when you could wait and fight for 4. You're going to lose anyway, but at least wait and fight for 4 instead of just 2. That's all I'm saying. Bro, last I checked, he couldn't KO Jennings. That's all I'm saying. Did he KO Jennings? I don't remember him KOing Jennings. I don't remember him KOing Jennings. I see you, Beats. I see you. I see you, Beats. Anyway, that's just my reasoning. That's my reasoning for it. That's why I decided to go with Daniel. Ultimately, I do view it as a 50-50 fight because Daniel's not proven. He's not proven. So it's not like Daniel has this concrete evidence on his side of it to where it's a foregone conclusion he wins. It's not. I'm taking it on faith that he's fast enough and quick enough to capitalize off the opportunities. Because if Joe Joyce is having things his way and he's fighting his kind of fight, that's a fight where he's coming forward and he's throwing a lot of punches. Okay, if that's your kind of fight and that's what you want to do, you're going to end up giving Daniel the opportunity to let off that crisp 1-2 and get you the fuck out of there. Because I think Daniel Dubois has more concussive one-hitter-quitter power than Joe does. That's what I think, dog. I could go for Jack Catterall versus Terry Flanagan. I think that's a sensational matchup. I know that Beats wants to see it. Beats is a very big supporter of Terry Turbo, so I think that's a fight that needs to happen. That's what I think. Terry flannel shirt. I want to thank Frank Warren for bringing us this fight. I want to thank the UK for giving us these 2-game heavyweights that are giving us this sensational afternoon. But yeah, man, it's a good weekend of boxing, man. Daniel Jacobs, man, yesterday, man. Oh my Lord, that was just hard to watch, bro. That was hard to watch. I think we just got to get through Hamza Shiraz. I think it's just Hamza Shiraz. And I don't know. I just hope Hamza gets this guy out of there fast, man, because I want to get to this main event. Yeah, Beats. Jack Catterall, Terry Turbo for the WBO interpersonal belt. Make the fight. I don't think anything was wrong with Danny. I just think that Danny was uninspired. That's what I saw. Danny don't get out of bed for Gabriel Rosado. And while that's not an excuse, I'm not making excuses for Danny. I'm saying that you ended up fighting to the level of your opponent because you're not motivated. That's what I saw. The dude got Peter Quillen out of there in 1 round. You know what I mean? The dude was trading punches with Sergey. He was trading punches with Golovkin. He was trading punches with Canelo. So I'm not going to say that Danny's a bad fighter. It's not that Danny's a bad fighter. It's that you're not motivated. You living high on the hog. You got a payday from Golovkin. You got another payday from Canelo. You're screwing with that broad, that celebrity broad. You're not really in a good place for a fighter, I would say. You're not in a good place for a fighter. What's good, Beats? You ready to lose that money?
Yo, what's up, bro? So what? Danny's got a little celebrity trophy? I thought he was a family. We don't let family do the shit, man. I tell you what, man. Danny looks a bit shot, but because could be. We don't know. But just because Gabe made him look bad doesn't mean Gabe won the fight.
I don't like. I'm not giving it to Gabe because Danny looked bad. That's not really. That wasn't really my logic. My logic was Gabe looked busier, and in a fight where neither guy is really doing a lot, because Danny wasn't doing a lot, Gabe wasn't doing a lot, but Gabe was throwing more leather. He was showing more aggressiveness, trying at least a little more than Daniel was for me. Daniel's work was a little cleaner, but he seldom ever connected with anything. And he was very complacent. Like, bro, we know you have it in you to get him out of there. What the fuck is taking you so long?
Yeah, I'm trying right
Yeah, honestly, how you doing, Ring? How you doing, Beats? But first and foremost,
Battle Rifle. What's up?
Well, I guess I could ask how was y'all Thanksgiving? I don't know if you did a video.
I did. The video that I did had more to do with the intangibles of it, because like I'm not going to say that I think Danny is shot. I honestly think this is a better weight for Danny than 160. I think it's a better weight for him. It's about time that he moved up. But if he went out there and looked like that, I don't think it's because his body's letting him down. I think psychologically he's letting himself down. Like, yo, dog, if you're not focused at all times and you're not sharp at all times, you're going to end up fighting to the level of your competition.
Danny didn't want to be in there, man. Danny didn't want to be in there yesterday. That's what it looked like. You know?
That's what I saw. It like, yo, you really not fighting with no passion. You're not fighting with no passion. So that explains that as far as I'm concerned. And shout out to Gabe, because Gabe's not a bad boxer. That's the other thing. He's not a bad boxer. Like, he really ain't.
Gabe is a good trial horse, you know? A good trial horse. He'll always do enough to lose. He'll always do enough to lose, man. But, you know, that fight, the better is forgotten, the quicker is forgotten, the better. Horrible fight. Horrible fight, man.
It was though. I mean, it was like it wasn't like it's not like I don't appreciate a chess match every so often, but that wasn't necessarily a chess match. It's just that Danny's not throwing. That's like, bro, you're not throwing, and you're not trying to figure him out. Like you ain't. You just not really doing nothing. So right now, because you not doing nothing, Gabe wants it more than you do because you're not doing nothing. You can't go from blasting Peter Quillen out of there in one round. You can't go through a real hard fight with Sergey and a real hard fight with Golovkin and a good contest with Canelo, and you just and you trying to figure out Gabe. No, it's that you didn't want to be there. That's what it was. You didn't want to be there. You was not motivated.
Man, that's a shame, man. Like you I forgot that he's fought this many people, and he still look unimpressive. Like Danny Jacobs. For me at least, he's one of the biggest disappointing fighters I've ever seen. He's more disappointing than Andrade for me when it comes to the level of competition I think he could do, but he just doesn't apply it. Like the dude is fast and he got power in both hands, but he doesn't want to be in the match. He doesn't throw. He just looks at his opponent. He tries to look cute. It's just like weird. Like why are you here, bro?
I think that in that Golovkin fight, he was too high off of the moral victory and drank the Kool-Aid. And I think he drank the Kool-Aid ever since. They're like, you high off the moral victory that, oh, well, he didn't knock me out and I ended his knockout streak, but you didn't win, bro. Like, you didn't win in my eyes. He didn't win that fight in my eyes. He just made it real good and real competitive. But that's what I thought he was going to do, though. I said that.
I thought he had a case for nicking it. I think the knockdown might have saved Golovkin, maybe. I thought he had a case.
Yeah, I honestly, I had Danny Jacobs losing that fight too. Like I know a lot of people say he won. I didn't see it honestly. Danny Jacobs, I just saw his head getting jabbed up off all 12 rounds.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I honestly,
he was hitting Golovkin like his own two pieces, man.
No, he was hitting Golovkin. He was hitting Golovkin. It's not that he wasn't. It's more like Danny getting off power shots. He was getting off real good power shots, but Golovkin was getting off power shots too, and he was consistently touching him with the jab. The first punch of the whole fight is Gennady Golovkin landing a jab on his face. That's literally the first.
In the early stages, the jab is effective. In the late rounds, man, I thought Golovkin let it go, man.
I mean, for me, it's Triple G. He fights good enough to where even if he's in a fight where people are just not slugging him down, trying to bring each other's head off, he knows how to apply combinations to where he's still going to be hitting you consistent throughout the fight. Danny Jacobs was kind of just swinging for the fences in some instances. Like he was throwing like big combinations, but it wasn't landing as often. It's just that Triple G's defense is not like super proactive, so it looks like Danny Jacobs is being effective, but it's not.
His defense is Golovkin's defense has always been his offense, but I will say he's not a come forward plotter. And he doesn't simply just like it's cheap to say that because he's not a defensive fighter that he don't have defense. He keeps his chin nice and tucked. That's why he's able to take those shots. That's defense right then and there. He keep that chin nice and tucked. It ain't all stuck out there like Amir Khan or Danny Garcia when he let go of that hook, because his chin be out there too. It's just he got a chin. He could take a punch. It's something that you on with.
His defense.
Man, go ahead.
Part of his defense is his matchmaker, man.
That too. But I don't. You know what, Beats? I don't think I could say that because there was a time when he wanted those fights, and when those fights was finally on the table for him, by that time they got real selective with it. But I can't say that he didn't try to get fights in his better years. He did, and a lot of guys just didn't want to do it. Peter Quillen wanted more money for the goddamn fight than Golovkin was making at the time. Like, bro.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I'm so glad to see Peter Quillen get knocked out by
motherfucking Angulo.
No, not knocked out. Like he was not. He was TKO'd by Jacobs, and then he was beat by Angulo by split decision. And I don't get me wrong. Like when I first saw Peter Quillen, like I didn't really like to do all that much, but he really turned me off. I didn't like this dude after a certain point because he basically. Sorry about the background. He basically admitted on live, like as far as fight hype, like recording that he didn't want any parts of Triple G. Like that, I never.
Yeah, we know that too. We know he ducked him. We know he ducked him. Yeah, we know he ducked him.
I never liked that dude. That
But it
dude
was
just hurt
also
me.
the Korobov shit too, though. The Korobov shit. It's like it's not just the Triple G shit. It's also the Korobov shit. They're like, yo, you was a champion, bro. You had a real for real belt, and you threw it in the air because Al told you to throw it in the air. That's already some sucker shit. Like, and I can't remember what came first, the Korobov shit or the Golovkin shit, because all of that shit was like before 2015. All of that shit. It's like, bruh, so when you go in there with Jacobs and he blast you out of there, I'm like, yeah, do that. Do that shit. I think Peter Quillen was the favorite in that fight, too.
I knew that. I predicted Daddy to beat him, so I knew that was going to happen. But Quillen was, look, man, he didn't take the Golovkin fight because he didn't have the belief in himself. It's as simple as that. So he done the right thing. He done the right thing. If you don't believe you can win, then yeah, what's the point?
But you know,
they was trying to big him up too, because you remember how he got that video on he got that video on I think it was like on I think it's like a channel. It's like Smitty, like where they do like fighter breakdowns and they talk about what to do in the ring. And he got this real like long video talking about how to use the shoulder roll, and he getting beat up by Angulo. So they try to push him too.
Oh shit! But nah, man, it's like with fucking Quillen, it's like it was a dick in the butt move, and the reason it's a dick in the butt move is because I'd wager that yes, Gennady Golovkin probably would have beat you, or maybe you would have exposed him before he beat you. You know, you never know, because that's the woulda, coulda, shoulda game. But what's not woulda, coulda, shoulda is that there was probably more money on the table for you to fight Golovkin than there was to fight Jacobs for a trinket title, for a baby belt. You threw a real belt in the air because they told you to, so you could turn around and go to Brooklyn and get your ass beat for a baby belt. That shit is like backwards, bro. Like, you a champion, bro. You the real for real. You a real champion. Why would you do that? And you know, that just goes to my argument that the PBC places no emphasis on the prestige of boxing. That yes, it's prize fighting. We know it's.
I mean, to me, do you think Danny Jacobs wanted to fight Charlo?
I think he would have, but you got to remember that if I go to HBO, right, the only one talking about that fight is not on the table no more is you. I'm not saying that. You saying that because he went to HBO. So what? You can't go to HBO. You your own promoter. Cut the shit. You your own promoter. Lions only. All of that sucker shit. So cut the shit. Don't get mad at me if I go to another platform. Supposedly, you don't even have a promoter. So what you worried? So why are you so worried about what channel it's on? You don't. You never had. You don't have an exclusivity contract, and you didn't have one with Showtime. That's how the both of them ended up going to Fox the first time out for the doubleheader. They floated right from Showtime back to Fox, back over to Showtime. You don't got no deal with them. Maybe they got one now, because I heard a rumor that now one of them do. Now I heard that. But before, I know they didn't, because you floated from Showtime to Fox back to Showtime. So you could have fought Danny. I don't want to hear nothing about it. I don't care what Danny looked like with Gabe, because he didn't look that way with you. You know why? You didn't fight him. You ain't going to get credit for what the fuck another motherfucker go out there and do. It's that sucker shit, man.
You got 2.24.
Well, Danny Jacobs, his career is slowly going to go into oblivion. It's not going to reach any more heights. He's not going to big up Triple G or anything, because it's just done from here. Like, Danny Jacobs has been having these same problems for years, and he hasn't fixed them. So like, it's really hard to watch as a fan too, because you want to tell this dude, like, dude, you ain't throwing. But
I mean, he chose to get Andre Rozier out of and I look, you're gonna have a fight, you're gonna win a fight, you're gonna lose a fight. That's not where you fucked up at. Where you fucked up at was you got rid of Andre Rozier. That's where you fucked up at. That is where you fucked up at. That's your man, B. Nobody gonna know you like him. You got good energy with that cat. Now you looking crazy with Gabe Rosado. You know what I mean? I honestly think he focused on the wrong thing. He worried about the wrong shit. That's what I think. He worried about all the wrong shit. But he could still fight David Lemieux. I could still go for that. I'll get out of bed for Jacobs versus Lemieux at 168. I'll watch that shit.
Man, honestly, the only time I would consider watching Danny Jacobs fight if it's I'm really sure he'll get knocked out. Like if Danny Jacobs let's say that, hey, I want to fight Vaz, like I'd be like, yeah, I'll pay for that.
Nah, I could go for Danny Jacobs versus John Ryder. I could go for that. He's still interesting. Like that's the shit I'm talking about. That like a dude that have a bad showing and he just all sorts of terrible now. When I'm like, nah, I would still want to see Danny Jacobs versus John Ryder because I want to see if John Ryder got what it takes to beat this kind of guy. You know what I mean? So I could. It's still shit out there for him to do. Like I ain't going to jump to the conclusion that it's a wrap already or for that. But I really do believe, yo, if you look that way with that dude, it's because one, you didn't really want to be there, and two, you drank your own Kool-Aid. You really thought that this kid ain't no good. Like, nah, Gabe is alright. Like, I don't got no illusions about Gabe, but he ain't. I seen a lot worse guys out there than Gabe.
Yeah, I went to sleep before Jacobs versus Rosado. I watched everything before that fight on the card, but I went to sleep before that fight. Just based on what I've heard afterwards, it seemed like I made a wise decision.
You did, because that shit wasn't even you couldn't even call it a jabbing contest. Like, you know, sometimes motherfucker go out there and just show the jab. Like you couldn't even call it one of those. Like it was just like, yo, what is like. We know what Gabe want to do, and it's not like that shit is a secret. Like a lot of people say a lot of shit about Gabe, but at the end of the day, it's true. He trying to slow the fight down. He don't really want it to be a war. So, Danny, why are you letting him do that? Why are you letting him make the fight slow? You went to war with Sergey. You went to war with Quillen. You went to war with Canelo and Golovkin. Why all of a sudden you letting him set the tempo of the fight? That's why I blame Jacobs for that shit more than I blame Gabe. Like, Gabe is not used to winning fights or being competitive at that level. You are, and you know what I mean?
I mean, the only fight I can say I can say that Gabe Rosado was actually competitive in, and people gonna laugh when I say this because people don't remember it. They ain't Kurt, hold up.
He gonna force to just throw it out to anybody.
Sorry, that was my brother playing NBA. But I think the only fight I can remember that he was actually competitive was Jamel.
I mean, he was competitive in the Martin Murray fight. He was competitive in that fight. Was
he though? I mean,
no, he was. I'll say that he was, but it was a shitty looking fight though. You see what I mean? That it was competitive, but it was a shitty looking fight. Like the Jacobs fight was a shitty looking fight. Like, yo, when are y'all gonna do something like this? This fight don't got no highs and no lows. It's just a shitty ass fight to watch.
We need Gabe Rosado to embrace his journeyman status and fight like Tex Cobb. Just go out there, fight face first, go to war. All right, that's what we need from journeymen like him. Pure entertainment. I didn't come to see a guy with 12 losses and 25 or so wins box.
Honestly, I don't think this is personality intangible.
That's fucked up. You don't have to say that like that.
Honestly, I don't know if that's his personality though. I think his personality.
I'm gonna just say, but I do kind of agree with intangible that look, Derek Chisora has losses in the double digits, but if he's gonna have a fight, you gonna watch that shit because you know that, bro, he ain't coming here to be showing you his jab and fencing with you. He coming in here to take your head off, and he gonna put you in a position where either he gonna get you or you have to get him. That's why Derek could do that with losses in the double digits. With Gabe, bro, you got losses in the double digits, and you trying to turn this into a chess match. Like, come on, B, I ain't come here for that. I didn't come here for that.
Maybe this is a disrespect to just fighting by the name, but isn't Mauricio Herrera kind of like that?
Yeah,
like he tries to box, but he's a journeyman, but he's on another level than Gabe Rosado. But you know, it might be some journeyman that just have the personality that I'm going to outbox this dude.
I mean, I guess
Mauricio Herrera, I wouldn't say was a journeyman. I'd say he was a I'd say he was a top 10 level contender when he was at his best, like 2014, right?
Yeah, I would say that, and I can't.
Okay, that's fair. My bad.
He beat Ruslan Provodnikov.
Yeah, and we we know he beat Danny. We know he beat Danny. Like we can't
and Benavidez.
So I mean, Benavidez. You talking about Jose? You talking about Jose? I think I seen that fight. I don't remember.
Yeah, you don't think so?
I remember. I mean, I don't remember. I gotta watch it again. Let me watch it again before I even.
You remember how Jose was like, showboating how he was just like tagging this dude. This dude literally sat down the ropes and took like 5 or 6 unanswered punches and thinking he winning. I'm like, dude, like, are you gonna throw back eventually? Like, he don't get me wrong, he was throwing, but I was like, this dude piecing you up. I came out there to fight.
You asked me if I'm Eddie Hearn, I'd tell Danny, yo, listen, Danny, you can't think that behind that you just gonna walk in here and get 7 figures. If you want 7 figures, you gotta fight John Ryder or David Lemieux. If you want 7 figures, because that shit was that was not a good advertisement for my company, my promotional company, or this platform. That was not a good advertisement, bro. It just wasn't. We put you in here with Gabriel Rosado, bro, and this is not what we like. Yo, facts is facts, B. You ain't gonna win over no fans with that fight. You're not gonna bring in no subscribers with that fight, and you getting paid well. It's not like you're not getting paid. You're getting paid well. So, yo, if you want a 7-figure payday, you either gotta fucking fight John Ryder or you gotta fight David Lemieux. And I don't even know if I should give you 7 figures for fighting David Lemieux, because he got dropped by this cat. Fuck is his name? Max Berzak. He had to pick himself up off the canvas with that dude, bro. It ain't like you in here fighting for a title. You was in here with Gabe Rosado. Like, come on, B. That shit.
What happened to Andrade?
Andrade, his opponent dropped out because he got. I think he was either the weight. I remember hearing something about the weight, but whatever it was, the dude he was supposed to fight dropped out. So now he's just gonna go straight into the Liam Williams fight, which I think is a good fight. It's a good fight.
Yeah, I think I got Liam Williams on this.
He fuck around might win that shit, man.
Yeah, because I haven't been impressed by Andrade in a while, so I think I'd actually go with Liam Williams on this one. That's because you know what I thought. I thought the reason that he was debuting at 168 and it was fight on the same night is because they were trying to set up that fight.
No, they wouldn't. No. Who got an echo?
That's me.
They wasn't setting up Andre versus Jacobs. They wasn't. What Andrade want is motherfucking Billy Joe Saunders. That's what he want. That's what he looking for, and I don't think he gonna get that Saunders fight. It's either Jacobs is gonna fight Saunders, or after Canelo beats Callum, if he beats him, then he'll probably fight that. Matter of fact, not even, because he'll probably fight Golovkin after that. He'll probably fight Golovkin right after this Callum. Like, he'll tell Golovkin, yo, come to 68, bro. I got a belt up here. I'm not coming back down to 60. And you know, ain't nobody at 60 gonna get you paid the way I could get you paid. So come up to super middleweight. And that's probably gonna be the fight after this.
I mean, can't he just have like another title shot like right after he fight his mandatory though?
Who you talking about, Andrade?
Triple G.
Who you know he don't want to unify with Andrade, bro. Think about what's going on at 160. Is he gonna fight Charlo? No, he not. He not. Is he gonna fight Andrade? Hell, motherfucking no. The only money fight that's there for him is Murata. And he got to go to Japan for that. Like, yeah, it's a money fight down there for you. It is. The Americans don't know it, but the Americans don't know a lot of fucking shit. The Murata fight is a money fight, but the crowds are not back yet. That's one. Two, I don't know if Murata people want that fight yet. I know they was talking about it before, but shit happened since then. You lost to Rob Brandt, and you got that back, but still, you lost to Rob Brandt. So, I don't know. What else is there for him to do but to lose to somebody else for less money? You might as well go up to fight Canelo at 68.
He can't fight Jaime.
Bro, they ain't gonna make that fight, bro. I will watch that fight, but like Jaime, they not gonna for all that shit they be saying, they not gonna put him in there with somebody like that, bro. They not. Who was the last dude he fought? Terriano Johnson, and that was a fun ass fight. That was a fun ass fight. But look at what Terriano was getting in there on him, man. He fucking him up a little bit, man. Like, nah, they ain't gonna make that fight.
Munguia's defense is an atrocity. Really, Munguia's a poor boxer with just really good power. Got a deadly uppercut.
Yeah.
And some decent offensive craft on the inside. Like, that guy's defense is like Magic Johnson's immune system.
Nah, dog. Like,
I think it's tangible hanging out with Mark for too long, man.
nah, he's a pressure fighter. He's a textbook, and I'm not going. He's not an A-level pressure fighter in no way, shape, or form. He's like a good B- to C+ pressure fighter. He's gonna come forward. He's gonna let his hands go. But the reason I say he's a C is because you collapse the pocket. You need to maintain that pocket so that your punches actually have something on it. And for some reason, he collapsed his own fucking pocket. Like, why are you letting these guys get so close to you? Like, and why are you getting so close to them, really? Because they want to get close to you because you're tall. But why are you letting them get so, like, you sometimes he'll come forward too much. And you can't get nothing off your punches. You can't get no power, no torque. You can't put nothing on your punches if you're that close to the fucking guy. But he's learning. He learned.
His biggest testament as far as the competition goes probably would be Liam Smith. And with that fight, Liam Smith was putting on a boxing clinic on that dude until he got knocked down and got tired.
Yeah, Liam. Yo, who got to? Yo, look, man. I'm gonna make it a fucking rule. If I hear an echo, fucking gonna boot the person off the shit. Fix y'all's tabs. That shit is so irritating hearing that reverb. But Liam fucking Williams ain't half bad. You see, Brooke ain't want to fight him. Like, yo, how you rather fight Terrence Crawford than Liam Williams, bro? But then again, he wouldn't have got $2 million fighting Liam Williams. Nah, he wouldn't have got $2 million fighting that. He probably would have got like a cool 800,000, maybe.
Yo,
domestic show.
Julius.
Yo,
I want to get your take on this. I'm only gonna jump out for about 5-10 minutes because I gotta jump off. I just want to know what you think. I seen Steve Kim's post about Julius Ndongo because he got knocked out, and he was saying he's the worst unified champion. I want to know what your take is on that.
I would say that, and I firmly believe this because I see what has happened to fighters that fought Terrence Crawford. I firmly believe he ruined that dude. I think that look at Felix Diaz after the Crawford fight. Look at Gamboa after the Crawford fight. Look at Ndongo after the Crawford fight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
I get that. But man. Like,
accomplish. I think you can't, like, people when they say that, I think they just want to say it to disparage his undisputed reign because Ndongo, to my knowledge, wasn't beaten when Crawford beat him. And he had made
never lost
a defense. He was unified champion. Like, I look like a guy like J-Rock and guys like Rosario. Both these guys never made a defense. And I think you could argue those guys are worse.
I want to allude to that. That, like, motherfuckers would be like, and I like what J-Rock did against her. Don't get me wrong, but Ndongo did that twice. The big shit was that J-Rock went to Hurd's backyard and beat him there, bro. Ndongo went to a motherfucker country and beat him there. He went to Russia. First round knockout of Troyanovsky. First round, laid him like church pants. Laid him out.
Bro, they was digging him up. They was like Crawford's avoiding this dude, and then bro, you remember how they made that highlight? Because I think like Russia has like this this rap techno type music they got over there. They made like this highlight video, and it was like doom 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 root, and it's like editorial Nazi like knocking people out left and right. They like root. And then this dude like, yeah, this dude was big, and then he get knocked.
Yeah, that, and then what he did to Ricky Burns.
No, but let's be real. Let's be real, right? Because it's a lot of cheap shit that people say in boxing, right? That now we're gonna start shitting on Dongo, right? But at
That's
the end,
what I'm saying. He's 37.
yeah, like it's cheap.
It don't make sense.
That's some cheap shit to do. Like yeah, because he getting beat now. But I'm gonna ask you a question. Look at the succession of fights that Ndongo had, right? You go from getting knocked out by Crawford to fighting another puncher in Regis Pregarius. And you did that on short notice, right? Now you look at the fighters that, they not losing. They all on the up and up. Motherfuckers like Errol and motherfuckers like Tank. I'm asking, are they having a succession of fights that Ndongo had? Is that what they doing? Easy answer. No. And y'all letting them. So y'all could turn around and shit on a guy like Ndongo for taking them dangerous ass fights. He took the Pregarius fight on short notice. You know what I mean?
It's meant to be Pascal.
On short notice. Do you think that Gervonta Davis would ever in a million years, do you think they would even let him do that? No. All right. Has a Davis ever fought someone on the level of a Crawford? No, but Ndongo did. And that was after he beat 2 world champions. Like, it's like, boxing, I'm not trying to be the Sally Struthers of the shit. It's just that if you want my honest opinion, it's a lot of cheap shit that gets said in boxing. Because this dude got them losses from fighting people that could fight. That's why he got them losses. But a motherfucker like Davis, he could chill out. He could cool out for 2 years fighting no hopers. And motherfucker, you're not like, bro, you're not fighting the kind of people that Ndongo fought though. Like, you really not.
Yeah,
so this is get knocked out.
This is the thing I was trying to say as well. Like, if it's so easy to become undisputed, then I've read this before, like about Crawford. They always say he had the weakest reign, this and that. If it's so easy to become undisputed, like, why can't guys like Lomachenko, guys like Golovkin become undisputed? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Once you start moving goalposts,
bro, it's not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Look, remember, they say that about Vladimir, right? And I do not agree with them at all because that's more cheap shit. They say, he ruled in a weak division. Okay, bro. So if it was so weak, why is it Wilder was in that same division since 2008 and he never unified shit? Ever.
Yeah. That's another thing as well. Yeah.
If it's so fucking weak, right, that boring Vladimir could be a champion for 9 years, unified eventually, right? If it's so boring and it's so weak, then why didn't Wilder do it? It's weak, right? Bro, I'm telling you now, the hindsight is 2020, right? And the more his reign, the more I reflect upon it, I'm like, no wonder you never fought like Derek Chisora. No wonder.
Wait. So like, I hate to keep defending Wilder, but let's just put it where it is, Ring. There wasn't a lot of this crazy stuff going on like what they was doing in the heavyweight.
That's not. I'm trying to tell you, bro. This mirage that Wilder has, everybody act like Wilder arrived when he won the title in 2015 in January. He was there since 2008.
Wait, hold on. Before we go and look at the generation as far as like Wilder, like with the
I don't want to talk about Wilder,
Verns.
man. Let's not even get it.
No, I got you. I got you. That's why I kept it on. That's why I kept it on Vladimir.
You gotta understand, right? That's saying that from 2008 to January 2015. How many years is that? How many?
I wouldn't even go.
Let me make my point. That's 7 years, bro. 7 that you didn't fight a top 10. And there was plenty of them. Now, I'm not telling you that these top 10s that was around is going to be remembered in the same scope as, say, I don't know, Ray Mercer. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you're not going to remember them the way you remember him. But what I'm saying is you maintain by not fighting certain people. So guys like Ndongo, it's cheap to shit on those kind of guys when they taking the kind of fights that these other cats would not take. You was around because of matchmaking. Ndongo lost because of poor matchmaking. And like, bro, don't let Ndongo go in there with Regis. Don't let him go. He just got knocked out by Crawford. You gonna let him go in there with Regis? If Ndongo had motherfucking, and they used to say this about the Patriots all the time. If everybody had that defensive line, then everybody would be the Patriots.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I would say with Wilder, I wouldn't even go that far back. Like the guy, when you first seen him on Showtime in 2012, 13, the guy was just fighting no hoopers. And even when he became a champion or belt holder, it took him until about 2018, late 2017, whatever, when he fought Luis Ortiz, which was his first big win. So it's not just about before he became a champion. When he became a champion, the guy wasn't doing anything as well. Like he was fighting guys like Spilka and Washington. So I don't really want to get into Wilder. I'll just say
no. I don't want to. The only reason I brought him up is because Wilder is the beneficiary of matchmaking, but to a lesser extent, right?
He likes to get under my skin.
Nah, because it's not even about him. Let's take it over to one of my favorites. Mark already knows who I'm gonna bring up if he's listening. Konstantin Ponomarev. This is a guy who campaigned in the welterweight division. He had 30-something fights, bro. 30. How you got 30-something fights and you ain't run into a Luis Collazo? How could you have gone that long and you never bumped into him? I know why. Because they kept you away from him. It's very simple. It's the matchmaking. So when I see a guy like Ndongo, I'm not going to write off what he actually accomplished for some bullshit. Like, no, he actually went to motherfucking the Glasgow. Was it Glasgow before Ricky Burns?
He shut Burns out. And Burns, like, people like to criticize him, but the guy was like 2-3 weight champion, whatever. He had beaten guys like Ron Martinez. The reason I was saying this because I look at guys like Rosario and even J-Rock. They didn't make a title defense, and they both, to my knowledge, got knocked out in their first title defense. So, like, I just think, I don't know, I think some people will find any way to criticize Crawford and some of the guys he's fought. Don't get me wrong, I do think Apostol was better than Ndongo, and I do think Usyk, you could argue the guys he beat were probably better than the guys
I would argue that.
Yeah, but again,
I would agree to that.
This is why you need... This is why you need low place on here. So I know he probably gone, but you remember how he talked about the how some people really end up really bad after losing to certain people, and they remember the Donna Stevenson curse.
Look, my problem with low place was simple. Adonis Stevenson admitted that no, I'm not interested in fighting Eleider Alvarez, and Showtime is not interested in seeing me fight Eleider Alvarez. They already admitted that, that we not making that fight. We asked him to step aside because the network wants him to step aside because they don't want to make that fight. And all of that is in plain text. So there's nothing to argue about. There is no debate. There's nothing.
I don't know why Battle brought him up.
No. You got to understand what I'm coming from. I'm saying Crawford might be. Go ahead, Battle. Well, I said Crawford might be in the same scenario as almost every time he beats somebody, they never look as good as they did before he fought him.
I get what you're saying.
And I get what you're saying, Battle. But the other thing is, everybody with Crawford, and I hate that it's that way, but it's not even just Crawford. That's just boxing fans. One of the more obvious examples is Rigo and Loma. Before the fight, Rigo gonna do this, Rigo gonna do that, and you'll swear on a stack of Bibles. You'll swear on a stack of Bibles that he's gonna beat him, and you standing by him. And then after the fight, you change lanes. It's like I'm not telling. And I said it before the fight and after the fight. Not only is Loma gonna beat him, but I'm not gonna be over the moon over that because that dude is not from this weight class. I said it before the fight. I said it after the fight. I didn't change. That's not a big victory. I'm sorry. That's not a big victory. It ain't. It never was. Yeah. But if you thought that he was gonna win, you have no precedence to talk shit. Not if you thought he was gonna win and you picked Rigo and you said all that bullshit. then you can't turn around and act brand new when it don't go your way.
Yeah, I remember you making all those videos where so many people picking Rigo. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like when Ndongo for Crawford, I remember guys picking Ndongo. Like that's my whole point. At the time Crawford beat him, and at the time Calzaghe beat a guy like Jeff Lacey, it was a good win. Like what happened after and what happened during the fight, I don't think people should get that mixed up with going into the fight. That was a good scalp, but that's what I was trying to say. Like I think people will find a way to diminish a lot of fighters or their wins, but if you just cut there and look at it at the time the guy beat him, that was a good
Look,
win.
at that
What
time,
happens after?
let me put it to you this way, Ahmed. If Crawford would have said no, I'm not gonna fight Ndongo, right? And he leave 147. He leave 140. What was they gonna say?
Bad luck, they would have said he ducked him and all
He's
that.
ducking Ndongo. He's ducking Ndongo. How is it like? This is what I'm saying. Look, Floyd is the perfect example of this. Floyd fought Marcos Maidana in a unification match, right? Thurman,
I agree.
Wait. Thurman was Marcos Maidana's. Like if he was gonna be somebody's mandatory, which he never was because it never got that far. They never ordered the fucking fight. But long story short, so you mad that Floyd decided to unify with a champion, because that's what Marcos was. He was the WBA champion. He won the belt from Broner. Then he fought Floyd after that in a unification match. Fast forward, you don't really think Floyd won the fight. What does Floyd do? He gives Marcos a rematch. Wins the rematch more decisive than the first fight. What do these cocksuckers do? Oh, you never fought Thurman. Well, if he wouldn't have fought Marcos for the second time, you would have said he was ducking Marcos. But if he fight Thurman, like it's like, come on, bro. Like you already know what game it is. That's why I'm like, yo, I'm not going to sit here and talk boxing with these scumbags because it's a waste of time. I don't need to know what the fuck they think about boxing. I don't need to know.
I can't remember Thurman's name in 2014. I think 2015. What I remember is 2014 was Khan, but I was one of the few. Like from the UK, I remember a lot of people saying he should fight Khan, but Khan hadn't really done much. And Maidana had a belt. He beat Broner. I know Khan beat Maidana, but that was at 140. And since then, I think Khan had been knocked out.
Khan, what do you think people would have said if he beat Khan? Like, be real.
No, I don't think he should have fought Khan that time. I think Khan instead of Brito.
Listen to me, Ahmed. You making it about the singular fighter, and I'm trying to make a point. No matter who he fought, they were never going to be happy. No matter who Crawford fights, they're never going to be happy.
Yeah.
He fights Spence tomorrow. The car accident excuses will be available to you Sunday morning.
Yeah, I agree. No, I was just saying Maidana was the best fight to happen.
In a case. In a case,
no, I was just gonna say Maidana beat Broner, and Broner was getting hyped up. So I don't think anyone else he could have fought really at that time. I didn't have a problem. I actually liked that fight.
In a case, okay, so how much is Floyd Mayweather's Showtime contract? Like, how many fights did he have on that Showtime contract?
5.
What he had, like 7?
I don't know.
5.
It was a big contract.
It was only 5.
I think it was 5. 5 or 6.
So he wasn't. Okay. So here's the thing. I think the only way you can satisfy people is if you just fight everybody, and that's not That's not going to happen. You're not going to be able to compromise with a guy who's fighting once a year.
Well, the other thing about it is, no. It's not even fighting everybody, because you know why you can't set that model? Because Davis ain't fighting everybody, right? But you could be on his dick, and he ain't fighting nobody. You didn't fight Patel. You didn't fight Herring. You didn't fight Farmer. You didn't fight Loma. You didn't fight Machado. You didn't fight Corrales. It's mad people I can name that you didn't fight, but they'll be on his dick. So it ain't about who you fighting. You see what I mean? The people that have that mentality, they already decided that they gonna hate you regardless on either side of the fence, on either side of the spectrum. They already decided that no matter what you do, I'ma hate on you, whatever it is. So you can't worry about satisfying them kind of people. You can't, because you never gonna be satisfied. Your whole shit is hating. Period. How could you, for example, and this was a big thing in 2015 when I was in the boxing groups. How could you be so impressed with Triple G, right? But you so mad at Floyd? That does not add up to me at all. Triple G beat one champion, bro. David Lemieux.
Yeah.
All right, one.
Who's overrated, I reckon.
But he gotta be pound for pound number, like he's pound for pound number one. What?
Was Lemieux really even better than guys like Postal and Ndongo? Like, yeah, sure, he hits hard, but at the time Golovkin fought him, I'm pretty sure he had been knocked out and he hadn't looked that great before as well. So
he got knocked out by Rubio, bro. He got knocked out by Rubio. And I ain't gonna say that it was a bad win. I don't consider that a bad win.
It's a good performance,
I'm gonna just say that don't tell me that you are so unconvinced and critical of this guy, but I turn around and I see that you giving another cat mad credit that he ain't even more accomplished than this guy. That just tell me that, yo, you made up your mind, bro. We're not even talking boxing. You just a fucking hater, bro.
Well, here's the thing. I can remember those conversations I was having with Triple G fans, because it was a lot of like I didn't like Triple G at first. Like if I'm being completely honest, like because a lot of his fans, they made it so hard for me to like him, because it was just a lot of people been like, oh, everybody's ducking him. I'm like, bro, that's not true.
Hold on, wait, I got to deal with this battle. Case in point, Jonathan Morrison. What record did he break at middleweight? Please tell me. What record? Because Triple G is the only fighter in the history of me watching boxing that they started counting defenses of a baby. That's literally the only fighter that I've ever seen them do that to. Nobody count Manuel Chaw belt as a real belt, right? So if he go and he fight Trevor Bryant and he beat him, that's a title defense? No.
Like, but I mean, it's not that I didn't believe Triple G couldn't rack up a crazy amount of title defenses. He was good at the time. It's just that he didn't. So I can't go off like speculations.
My whole thing is I've never seen the push, and it's cool. You know, no, he didn't tie Hopkins. That's the other. He didn't tie. Hopkins defended a real belt. He was not. They didn't count defenses of a baby belt with Bernard Hopkins. You know, I'm like that's the part of the reason that I used to get irritated. Like, yo, stop moving the goalposts for this cat. Either he really that good or he ain't that good. But don't start fibbing and don't start lying because you really like him, because that shit irritates me.
But that started with the guys like the Precise Pretender.
He never won the title from Daniel Gill when Daniel Gill had it, and he never fought Felix Sturm. I'm not blaming him because I know Felix didn't want the fight. So I'm not blaming him, but don't tell me that he broke a record that he didn't break, because he didn't break a record. This is the only cat I ever seen that they'll count defenses of a baby belt. When they started doing that.
Precise Pretender made a video about I remember, I think you put
Precise Pretender. Please don't mention that.
You can't make whatever. You can't unify with
you can't unify baby.
You know what Precise Pretender. Do you know he once made a video leading up to the Adamek Vitaly Klitschko fight, right? And remember, Adamek was a heavyweight at this time, but he came up from light heavyweight. And he tried to say Adamek stands a chance against Vitaly Klitschko.
Bro, he tried to say that Vanez was credible, but Jamie McDonald was not. Remember when he knew he moved up? He first moved up and he fought Jamie.
But he couldn't explain. He couldn't explain why
he couldn't explain that shit. He couldn't explain that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean, Vanez hasn't fought in 2 years, and when he did fight, he lost to Lara. What are you talking about?
All I remember is
this is why.
I hope I'm not here to debate opinion, but then all I kept hearing was my opinion for like a whole hour.
For a whole hour, like, bro, you wasted. And the worst shit is, remember, he came here. He came over. You won't debate. Like, all right, bro. And then when I get there, I hope we're not there. Like, man, yo, go make more vegan videos, bro. Go make videos about tofu, bro.
Hey, like, Ring, you wanna know how to catch people? Now, probably not Precise Presenter, because I just legitimately think he's just not a person just to be arguing with. Now, this is what you do. If you have somebody who just making these crazy claims, just when they're talking about it and you're having a conversation, just be like, hey, this is not a debate. We just talking. We
But
just not
this battle, I don't want people like that talking to me. Feel me? That like that's my
right.
whole thing. Like I would not like if you say some dumb shit. It's just like real life, bro.
But he
If I hear
requested it to
somebody,
be.
if I hear somebody say some dumb shit in real life, right? I'm not gonna bother with you. Like I don't want to hear nothing you think about nothing. And it's the same way anywhere. Like, bro, look at this guy said Vanez is a better opponent than Jamie McDonald. What? How?
At
How?
middleweight as well. Yeah, that didn't make sense.
Like I'm like,
Well,
What the
I
fuck?
was coming from the standpoint that like you know how people like they super defensive. They just trying to win the argument instead of actually coming up with the facts. Like once we actually come up with the facts, we don't got to do all these fun and games. Like so we can just cut out all that BS.
I guess, man, but that's if you really see. That's the thing, right? In order for you to win, you have to be playing a game, and in order for you to be playing a game, there have to be another player. I'm not playing with you because you're an idiot. I don't need to play with you, so I don't need to talk. You see where I'm coming from, though. That it's like,
Right.
why would I talk to you about some shit when you're an idiot? I wouldn't. I literally would not. Like I don't want to hear what you think about nothing. So I'm not gonna engage in a game where I'm just like, nah, I don't, bro. Nobody want to hear what you think, bro. Like, nah. I'm not saying Jamie McDonald was great. I'm saying comparatively, Jamie McDonald had a regular title in that division, in the bantamweight division. He was on a hot streak. He hadn't lost a fight in a long time, and now all y'all moved up to fight him. Whereas Triple G, you bringing up a junior middleweight that hasn't fought in 2 years, and when the last time he fought, he coming off
Coming
an
off a
L.
loss. Yeah.
And the
So was he trying to be like Triple G is more worthy of pound for pound than Nai knew he was? That's what he was trying to do.
That's what he was
Yeah,
trying to
that
do.
was another argument.
That's what he was trying to do.
At what point did he beat Jamie McDonald? I forgot when he fought
2018.
him.
That was
2018 May.
yeah, about 2018.
2018, bro. This is, yeah.
Well,
Like
look
it's
at it
just
like this. Look at it like this. Listen to this. Ring made the video. Vanez was so underqualified, such a bad opponent that the IBF actually, I think they threatened to strip Triple G, and then they ended up
They
stripping
did.
him.
They
So
literally told Triple G, bro, if you fight Vanez, we're gonna strip you, bro. They literally
Forgive
told
me.
him.
Forgive me for interrupting, but I could have sworn that they were threatening to strip him if he fights. What's that kid's name? Whenever I'm on the show, I forget the guy's
yeah,
name.
Jaime
But
Munguia. No, but
exactly,
that Jaime Munguia
Munguia.
fight. Yeah, but that didn't get
When
sanctioned.
Munguia, yeah, it wasn't gonna get sanctioned. Yeah,
Yeah, but
That was
but
before.
look at it
That was
like this.
before. Listen, that was before Munguia had beat Saddam Ali, though.
Yeah,
was
that was
before
a
that.
while. Bro.
And Munguia had never.
yeah,
fought.
that was when he was unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
And-
the thing with that fight was
Yeah,
that
that's
didn't get
true.
sanctioned.
That's
That
true.
didn't get sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, and on top, the IBF weren't gonna approve it. With the Vanez fight, I think they got it out of Vegas and went to LA where they got it
All right,
approved.
now I'm gonna go to Rick Quicker. Rick Quicker, how old was George Foreman when he challenged Michael Moorer for the heavyweight title? Please stop making excuses for Triple G. Stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Triple G's fight Zero Mata. Like guys like Zero Mata, Steve Rolls, what's the other guy?
That's not an excuse. Like that's just Manny
Obviously, if it
Pacquiao
was someone
40.
else,
He was 40 when he fought Keith Thurman. He was 40. All right? He was fucking 40. All right? Triple G can't be the shit, and then I gotta cry him a river because he's in his mid-30s. It can't be both. It can't be.
I just don't like the inconsistency. I see like other guys getting criticized, and it's not just Crawford. It's others. I can name numerous guys, and then you see some of the guys Golovkin's fighting. Like just look at the guys Canelo's fighting, then look at the guys Golovkin's fighting, and then
That's what
I think this is a double standard.
Callum Smith was there for Gennady Golovkin whenever the fuck he wanted him, bro. Whenever the fuck you feel like coming up here and throwing these hands, it's here, bro. It's here. And you actually fought in the UK before, so we could do it over here because you fought Brooke over here. So you cool to get on a plane to fight some Kell Brock, but you can't muster up the interest in a Callum Smith. Why not?
I think Callum would stop him at this stage of his career, but like I think even a Billy Joe Saunders at super middleweight.
Here we go. Here we go. But then it can't be an excuse for Vanez. Is anybody calling Vanez pound for pound? Because they were saying like this is what I'm talking. This is the stupid shit I got to go through. This is stupid. Was anybody calling Vanez pound for pound? Was anybody saying that Vanez
no.
Bernard Hopkins or Marvin Hagler? No, they were not. So stop taking the context out of the shit just because you like Triple G. You could like him, but stop taking the context out of shit. You want me to feel bad for him and think he's great at the same goddamn time. We can't be that goddamn great if I gotta feel bad for him.
Yeah, I think the big problem with Triple G.
It was the same fucking shit with Rigo. Oh, Rigo is king shit. Rigo is this. Rigo, bro, you not fighting, all right? So you ain't king shit. You got to be fighting to be king shit.
Yeah, the thing with Triple G is once they start seeing his number one pound for pound, I think you got to be held to those standards. And the same with other fighters. I think the guys Canelo's fighting, I don't know why he gets so much stick, and then with Triple G, I don't see as much. I don't know. I think a lot of fans just got a soft spot.
I gave him both shit, so I get
that, but I'm saying the guys Canelo's fighting, like guys like Danny Jacobs, guys like Kovalev, guys like now Callum Smith, compared it to Steve Rolls, Vanez, Zaramata, like I'm just saying if the roles are reversed. If the roles are reversed, I think Canelo would get a lot more backlash. That's all.
There you go. No. Now he's saying that Vanez wasn't pound for pound, but he was good. How good could he have been if the IBF is telling you, bro, you can't fight this dude? You cannot. Who else that whole year did the IBF tell? Listen, man, if you fight this inactive junior middleweight, we're gonna strip you. Because Vanez was so fucking. Come on. Stop it, bro. Stop it. That was a terrible opponent choice. That was terrible. And that's what I'm saying. That was a terrible opponent choice, and you get away with it with a certain group of people for no reason other than they like you too goddamn much. Because if that was someone else doing the same thing, they would not keep that same energy. I could sit here and shit on Jake. I could sit here and shit on Gervonta Davis fighting Gamboa because I turn right around and shit on motherfucking Golovkin for fighting Vanez. It's consistent. I'm not switching it up. Those are shitty opponent choices. There were better people out there for you to fight. There were. I'm not gonna make excuses for you. I don't get paid to do that.
You put them in their place, huh?
This goddamn fight need to start, man, because I gotta get ready to go to work at motherfucking 7.
What is it on?
They just showing the ring right now. They just showing the ring. It's on ESPN Plus.
I don't got that.
They just showing the goddamn ring. I'm waiting for this fight. Bro, why you now he telling me about Vanez wasn't bad. Okay, then you tell me what was Vanez's biggest middleweight win? What was his biggest junior middleweight win since he wasn't bad? Please tell me that. What made him great? The fact that he was coming off a loss or the fact that he hadn't fought in 2 years? What made him great?
I don't know, to be honest.
I don't know why people got to play these goddamn games. Like, bro, stop playing games. You like that dude too much. That's what it is. You talking about a fighter that had not fought in 2 years. If I sit here and say that Spence is bugging out fighting a goddamn lightweight, right? If I say that, that's cool. But if I say Triple G's bugging out for fighting Vanez, nah, Vanez wasn't that bad.
Vanez wasn't even undefeated. Like, Vanez had like 3 losses, didn't he?
Yeah.
He lost to Andrade. He lost to Lara, didn't he?
2 times.
I'm sure he had another loss. Did he lose 2 times to Lara?
I think it was 2 times to Lara. I believe it was 2 times.
Off the top of my head, I can't remember, man. I'm getting old.
Yeah, man, I gotta keep up with Triple G's lackluster joint. Like, and I'm not brand new, bro. I've been saying this since I started a YouTube. Triple G is good for his era, but he is not an all-time great. He does not have a Hall of Fame resume, and that record about his title defenses is smoke and mirrors because I've never seen nobody count baby belts as part of their title defenses. That's the only fighter I could think of they ever did that with. Anybody else got a WBA regular? Don't be like, yeah, man, he about to break Joe Lewis's record, yo. Come on, B.
Do you
Come
know?
on.
Do you know? Watching Jacobs, Golovkin, all of them coming up at the same time. There was a fighter called Dmitry Pirog who had a back injury.
Yeah.
He would have been a great middleweight, bro. I really enjoyed watching his fights. Some of his fights were lackluster, but I mean, not that bad compared to the likes of Varnes or whoever else. He was a really good middleweight. Would have loved to see him fight.
Yeah, but we know that never materialized. Troy, what's good, man? You watching this goddamn fight?
What's up? I'm gonna go look for it, man. I was trying to find a good stream to jump on. StreamYard hasn't been that good to me.
I dig it.
Yeah,
I dig it.
You saw how they changed the Hangouts?
What you mean?
Huh?
On the Hangouts, like it's almost like you almost can't do calls anymore. You have to do like a Google Meet or something on the Hangout. They updated the Hangouts. You can't do like the calls anymore.
Joe came out in his pajamas, bro. That looked like a pajama suit. I got a pair of pajamas that look just like that. My wife.
Is the fight starting now?
Yeah, Joe just made his ring walk. He coming out first.
Right.
Okay.
I got a question for you, gentlemen. Who are y'all picking tonight in this fight?
I got dangerous Daniel Dubois. He's goddamn dangerous, and I think he's gonna do it. I think the kid's the real thing.
I don't want to flake out and sit on the fence or anything, but Joyce is a funny guy, you know. He looks lethargic, slow, he looks basic, and somehow world-class fighters struggle with him. I mean, not at professional level so much, but he beat Hergovich in the amateurs. He beat a couple of, I'm sure he beat, wait, who else has he beaten? He's beaten a lot of good fighters.
Yeah, he beat Brian Jennings. He beat Bermain, and he gave Usyk a hell of a fight.
I'll say,
but Usyk,
that wasn't even a pro fight, though. That's not even on his record. Really.
That wasn't a pro fight. That was like semi-professional
World Series of boxing. That was.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. I mean, it's a fight, but it's not like sanctioned. I'd say. Yeah. Is it? No, I don't think it is.
No. It's not. It's not professional, and it's not amateur either.
Yeah, that was just.
Okay, so what is it?
That was just that's a special federation. That's the I don't like you, I'm gonna fuck you up federation. Go to BoxRec. It says the shit. It says it like I don't like this guy, I'm gonna fuck him up.
It was basically the World Championships of Boxing is like countries pit all their best fighters in different weight classes against each other to win a trophy or something. So it doesn't matter about the individual himself, it's more about the nation. It's like a bit like the Olympics, but not amateur. And you don't win your own individual gold or whatever. You win points for the nation.
Yeah, and then that gets you half off a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
Well, this is how you know if it's legitimate. More than likely, neither of them got paid for that fight. If they did, it was probably illegal.
No, it was completely legal, and I'm very sure they got paid, but they wouldn't get paid like professional money, and they wouldn't get like sponsorship deals or whatever out of it because it's not amateur.
Daniel is ready to work. That's what I see. My God, Daniel, let's get this shit, Daniel. Let's get this shit.
Okay, so I got two for Daniel so far, you know, and I know somebody else here, but I don't know his name. You know, who you got, sir?
Bro, my name's Mo, and
Mo.
Oh, you
no, not you, the other brother that's up top.
Battle
Rifle.
Battle
Rifle?
That's Battle.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you know, who do you got, man?
I got Joyce.
You got Joyce? I got Joyce too.
You got Joyce,
I got
Troy?
Joyce.
2 for
Yeah,
2.
yeah, yeah,
2
yeah,
for
yeah.
2.
Let me tell you
I
why.
got Dubois. Yeah.
Go ahead, Troy.
Go
ahead,
on.
Troy.
Yeah.
Well, two things. One is because of the experience that he has when he beat Jennings, he beats Deverne, he gave Usyk that fight. And yes, he's slow. You know, somebody said he looks slow. He don't look slow. He is slow, but
Nah.
he's a yeah. You know, but he's a volume puncher, so he keeps you busy. And this young boy here, you know, he's a setup guy. He works off his jab, and he has to be set up to throw that right hand. But if he doesn't have a chance to set up because he's fighting a volume guy, how's he gonna knock him out?
I get that, Troy, but it's the volume that make me lean towards Daniel because I'm like, yo, that means that Joe gonna be opening up. Every time you open up, you giving him a chance to plant one on you, and he got faster hands than you do, so he might get the better of you in the exchange. It ain't like Daniel don't got a dog in him. He don't mind throwing punches in the pocket. He don't mind that. He take a few, he will, but Joe don't got one hit of quitter power. Look how long it took him to get rid of Stavern.
No, but he has
Yeah.
a chin though. He got a chin. I tell you that much.
Well, we gonna find out. That's the beauty of it.
but
You know what I really hope it's not. I really hope it's not one of them fights where the guy it looks like a competitive fight, but it's one opponent blocking the entire time while other guys getting picked. I really hope it's not that type of fight. Like, yeah, I really hope it's not.
Nah.
I think they're gonna go for it. I think they
Joyce-
both gonna go for it.
Joyce can only block with his face anyway, so
Yeah.
it's all right.
No, that's not true. But you got to ask yourself, who's Joyce beat that's been a top 20 or whoever fighter? Has he beaten any top 20 fighters?
Who Joyce? Joyce, I think.
No.
Daniel?
Daniel. Yeah.
Listen, man, he beat Lottie.
Gorman.
He beat Lottie.
Marty was top 20.
I ain't
Gorman,
saying he's
Gorman.
top 20, but if it ain't Lottie, it ain't a party. All right, so stop it. Daniel.
I'll give him Gorman. Nathan Gorman was undefeated, and he's got fast hands.
Let's
So
get this shit, Daniel. Let's get this shit.
my brother looking at the fight with me, and he like heavyweights, right? And I'm like, you can't tell.
This shit,
You said he beat Lordy. Well, Lordy me.
and he about to beat Joe.
I wish Well, you got to forgive my ignorance because Lordy, I don't know who Lordy is. Lordy me.
Richard
That's what you gonna say when he lay out Joe, Troy. That's what you gonna say. Oh, Lordy. I can't believe he did that.
Okay, so he beat a dude named Dick Lordy, and that's his claim to fame.
Man,
Guys.
Daniel Dubois got acquitted with these ankle socks, man.
I like them ankle socks, man.
What?
People, man, he got big calves.
He's wearing my grandfather's ankle socks.
He's moving well. He's staying behind his jab. He's not taking the bait. Showing that left hand.
Guys, I'm gonna jump off now because I only have one device to watch this on. So I'll catch you guys after the fight.
We gonna be here, man. We gonna be here, man.
See you on the other side.
Woo! I seen the right hand. Look, come on, bro. You slow ass shit.
What am I missing? Because I'm looking for the fight right now. So what am I missing?
Daniel's moving well, staying behind the jab. Joyce is trying to apply pressure. He's forcing Daniel to move around, but Daniel's boxing well. He's staying out of the way of the bullshit, and he's showing the left hand a lot. You can see the speed difference. The question is, can Daniel keep it up? Because this is only the first round. There's plenty of time for shit to go wrong. All right, Daniel just showed the right hand. It kind of grazed Joe. Didn't really do nothing. It was a glancing shot. Good shit in the first round. Joe showing that little stab to the body. It's a little slow though. This doesn't look like there's a whole lot on it. Got touched by 2 jabs. Joe got touched by 2 jabs.
It's not even really seem like he's putting a lot on these shots. It's just that he's touching them, but it's scoring though.
He just got to touch him with the jab. Don't step into it yet. It's the first round. Just touch him with the jab.
And Joyce, you're gonna cut off the ring, aren't you? I hope you are.
Eventually, he
okay. Joyce getting his jab. Oh, okay.
All right,
Joyce.
Joe. That's all right, Joe. I know you got a jab too. I know you got one. But Joe's struggling to find safe entry.
Right. Oh, okay. He's landing more than Dubois now.
You think that shit? He got under that hook. Let's get this shit, Daniel. We ain't come all this way for nothing.
Man, come on. You ain't gonna hit me with that, Daniel? That's how Joyce looking.
The question
Joyce
is,
about to beat this man with pajamas on.
Daniel, he out here fighting in his boxes, bro.
Man, that dude, they gonna carry this dude off in a race car bed. I'm telling you, bro. Like,
he do look like he's fighting in pajamas for real though, and he's not really snapping that jab. He's pushing it.
I'm fine with it. He's landing like a lot. He's landing a lot more than he was earlier.
Daniel Dubois round. My God, dangerous Daniel 1-0.
Ooh, right here.
Right. Because because Joyce got Daniel moving more than he's punching.
Nah, I can't say that. Daniel got off a lot of clean jabs in that round. Got a lot of clean jabs. The cleanest punch that Joyce landed was the stab to the body, but he pushed the punch. Ain't no snap on that shit.
Yeah,
I mean, isn't that kind of the same thing Dubois was doing? He was kind of just touching it.
He's snapping the jab out there. He's just touching him with it. He's just touching him with it while he moves around the ring. He's not even stepping into the jab.
You know what I believe is going to happen? I think Joyce is going to get a nosebleed, bro. I think that's going to happen.
Wait a minute. All y'all people that's telling me that Joyce won the round, bro, I already know y'all picked Joyce to win. Spare me your bullshit. That was a Daniel Dubois round.
Hey, wait a minute. I got Joyce winning that. Wait, hold up.
What, eating jabs?
I got to go.
We was here the same time when he started jabbing. He started turning it up.
I got to go with the busier fighter, not just a fighter who's moving. So I'm going with Joyce. Joyce in that round.
Daniel throwing more punches than Joe. Joe just pushing shots.
Oh, okay. He caught him.
No, but he's throwing shots. That's the whole thing. That's the whole point. He's not just moving.
Yeah, he's trying to attack Joyce now. Ooh, okay.
He caught him with a counter right there. Touch speed kills, man. But it's still early, man. He just got to be disciplined. He got to show maturity. Stay behind your jab.
Daniel Dubois showing that big man energy.
I'm actually behind y'all because I'm not even in the second round yet.
Oh man.
And I'm watching a
okay.
right now.
Go to his body, Daniel. He don't like it there. I don't think anybody does, but he really don't like it.
Come on, George. Don't let him change levels on you like that. Hit him with the stab to the belly.
See, Joe can't get off his volume shots because he know if he open up, he's gonna fucking counter me. So he's trying to jab his way in. Jab ain't as fast as Daniel's.
Timing beats speed.
I'm not seeing a whole lot of timing from Joe, Troy.
Oh. If he can keep throwing it, like that, he can do good. Because Daniel Dubois definitely ain't going for counters right now, or at least not enough.
I'll tell you what, if this fight goes into the 5th round, we're gonna see something different.
Ooh,
I don't think Daniel could keep this pace up for five straight rounds.
You right about that, Troy. You
don't
throw your load early, but I don't think anybody looked at this fight and felt that it's gonna go the distance. I don't think it does.
It might. You never know. It might end up in one of them fights where Danny just end up picking it up. Because I don't see Joyce getting knocked out.
I do. I don't like how he's taking these shots.
Are you in the 2nd round or the 3rd round?
We're in the 2nd round right now, towards the end of the 2nd round.
Yeah, I'm at the start of the 2nd round.
Watch the start of the 2nd. Oh, Troy, watch that shit.
Now, if I'm being completely honest, it's not that Daniel Dubois is landing a whole bunch because he is missing a decent amount of shots, but he is throwing a lot more. So that volume is catching up to him.
And Joe's giving him too much space. Joe's giving Daniel too much space to work with.
The Juggernaut is going backwards. I thought Juggernauts come forward.
Well, Dubois ain't cutting off that ring, so I guess he good.
Oh, hey! You can't be hitting him on the break like that, partner. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, a right hand. George looked kind of stubborn.
That's the first one my guy landed. You better stop it.
I didn't say it like that. It looked like Joyce was a little hurt. That's why I was saying it.
Caught him on the temple with that right hand, man.
And he's still standing.
I really hope those bruises and scars or something he already had coming into this fight.
Is it me or does Joyce just look like a man boxing a boy? Because he looks so much bigger than Daniel.
Yeah.
And I see Daniel trying to come over the top of that overhand right. You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
It looks like Bill Haney fighting Little Bill.
I'm telling you, Joe got too many eyelashes. He can't see the punches.
Oh man, you say, oh, man, what you trying to say? You got the Albie Shore?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Hey, but look at Dave Dubois sideburns.
Open his head back in the beginning of the third round with a jab.
Oh nah.
Oh!
Daniel, come on.
Oh!
Come on, Jacobs. Come on, man.
Wait a minute.
Oh!
Hey man, wait a minute. Joyce landing too now.
Oh!
Come on now.
What am I missing? What am I missing? Because the second round just ended for me.
Getting off in the third round. Daniel Dubois laying it on thick.
Yeah, Daniel Dubois.
Me some wolf tickets, though.
He picking it up. He picking it up.
I don't care about the right hands. Tell me about Joyce's legs. Any funny movement with his legs yet?
He looks a little bit off balance. He doesn't want to go backwards, but he's got no choice.
Oh. He's got no choice because he's Joyce.
Mm-hmm.
He's got no choice because he's Joyce.
No choice.
Why are you breathing with his mouth open already, brother?
Because he's getting punched in his face is why.
I'm talking about Daniel.
Well, he's doing most of the work. All right, now Joe's getting in there. He's showing some jabs. They're landing. He just landed 2 jabs back to back.
Oh.
Daniel's got to pace himself. He's got to pace himself. He showed a lot in the first 2 rounds.
Oh, Joyce is getting these jabs good. It's just that he got to bring them combinations into play now.
Is he bleeding? Is Daniel bleeding on the side of his face?
It kind of
looks like it, or is that sweat?
I'm at the start of the third round and don't look good for Joyce. Daniel coming out like Hagler.
Take the rest of the third off.
Bro, look, he's landing these jabs. Like, come on, look at these jabs he's landing.
Yeah, he's getting off them jabs. You got to give this round to Joe. I mean, it's still a minute left in the round, though. It's still a minute left in the round, but Joe got off a lot of jabs in this round.
And he's calm, and he ain't breathing heavy. He's real calm. Very calm and stable.
Wait a minute. It's at the end of the third round for you already, Reed?
Yeah, I'm at 50 seconds left. Joe's getting
okay.
I'm in the middle of the third round. I'm in the middle of the third round, so I'm
Bro, he's landing these jabs like
I'm gonna
let Muhammad Ali out there.
I gotta give that round to Joe. He got off a lot of jabs in that round.
Hey, this is the clear reason why you gotta cut your hair when you fighting. Because every time your hair flick back, they know that the punch landed.
Joe, I'm at the spot where Daniel just missed a nice right. He just missed the right hand. He is eating a lot of jabs.
He eating a lot of jabs, man. Joyce is turning it up on him.
Yeah, he got his timing down.
You know what? That round might be a draw for me. I mean,
you got to give it to Joe. He landed a lot of jabs in the midpoint of the round, and he took the end of the round. Joe Joyce takes the third round behind the jab.
Right. He has to let that right hand go at some point. He got to let. Wow. He's just walking. Joyce is strong. He just walked Daniel back to the ropes like he was a boy.
Well, I mean, he is a lot younger. He's technically a little kid compared to Joe.
Is he really from Canada, or he fought out of Canada? Like as far as his amateurs or something.
Damn, that was a big right hand. God damn. Now they're just showing the replay at the beginning of the third. I didn't realize how clean that right hand landed.
Oh, British flag. I'm stupid.
I don't know what the judges are going to favor. Power shots early or the jabs late.
That's what I was saying. That's why I gave it a draw round.
When the fifth round comes, that's when we'll know, what's up with this fight. Well, Joyce is still calm as anything. And this boy here is extending a lot of energy with that wasted movement. Joyce is
I mean,
moving too much and doing not
I would
Joyce.
like to
Daniel is
see
moving too much.
Joyce. Oh, okay. Joyce kind of getting caught by jabs by Daniel Dubois, but I really wish Joyce would cut off that ring and get some shots to the body.
He don't want to open up too much. He don't want to get counted. That's why he's just showing the jab.
Not yet. But I think as the fight goes on, he's gonna try. He's gonna start to throw
He's
more
going to
punches.
try to pick it up.
On.
He's going to try to pick it up, but not right now. We still in the first half. Woo!
But at the same time, though, okay, he came out like gangbusters, and he tried to slow him down, and he just said, okay.
Joyce's jab might end up busting this dude's face
That was a
open.
low blow.
That did look low. That did look low.
Yeah, that was low.
But the ref ain't see it, so it ain't happened.
Man, I'm telling you, by the end of this match, Joyce's glove gonna be looking pink.
What we gonna see? You got to give this to Joe. He's got good cardio. He's got good cardio, that guy, because he can throw punches late into a fight.
Yeah, he got good cardio. He don't got good fashion sense, but he got good cardio.
He's fighting in his boxes. He's a trailblazer, is what he is.
Yeah, he ain't no tailblazer. I tell you now. Come on, Joyce. That's right. Pop that jab, baby. Pop it. Come on. Keep him busy. Keep him
2 times with the jab. Touched him 2 times with the jab. Another jab. Show him your left, Daniel. Show him your left, because he's showing you his. You ain't gonna try to land a jab. He will.
Come on, Joyce. Come on, Joyce.
Man, this is another hard round to score because Joyce is landing a lot of jabs, but Daniel Dubois, he's countering too. So
nice body shot. Nice
if
body
I'm a
shot.
judge, if I'm a judge, I'm looking at who's throwing the most punches because ain't nobody really throwing anything effective right now. So you just got to go on volume and who's landing.
I'm trying to count who's landing the most, but it's so hard to count, like going in real time.
It's Joyce. Joyce is landing more. Daniel might have his moments where he throws more, but he's not really landing.
You think so? Man.
Yes, sir.
He tried to bring the right hand over and telegraph the shit out of that shit.
Yeah, he did. That's a sign of fatigue there. That's a sign of fatigue, Julius. You know that, right?
You know I'm talking about Joe, right?
No. Man, you talking about
that. Now you want to change it?
Yes, sir.
Bro, how many power punches did Joyce throw in this fight? I think he threw like less than a dozen.
None. I don't think he threw his right hand yet. Okay, they go right hand. They go right hand right there.
He tried to
do right hand.
Like, this dude took basic boxing knowledge and applied it on an extreme level. Like, you know how they be like, never throw a power punch, just throw the jab until like it's really, really appropriate. Like, okay, there we go. That's what I said. Joyce busting up this dude's nose. He already bleeding.
It's all right, man.
Is it me or does Joyce look like he could be Howard Hewitt Jr. and Daniel look like he could be Tyrese's buff son?
Oh boy,
it's possible. Anything is possible.
There you go, Tyrese against Howard Hewitt.
Right.
Ooh, he missed that right hand.
Both of they nose bleeding.
Yeah, Joe been bleeding since the second round.
Stop it.
He has.
Since the second? I think it's because he red, bro.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it in the second round either. But hey.
Yeah, his face is kind of red. I don't know about the second.
Daniel's face.
I'm talking about the blood coming out his nose. That's what I'm talking about.
Daniel's face starting to look like a pot. Trying to look like pot crust over here.
Whoa!
Daniel's face kind of swelling up, baby.
Get that shit.
Daniel's face kind of swelling up over here, bro.
He jabbing more to the chest now. Oh, okay. Oh, he's timing him over top of his jab. Okay.
He's putting little body shots in there. I want to see more of that.
Yeah.
I'm actually watching commercials in the UK.
Right.
There we go. We're back to the fight.
Daniel lands 2 jabs, 3 jabs. I don't know what the fuck Joe was just trying to hit. Were you trying to punch him in the knee? The fuck were you doing? What the
so is this the fourth?
I think it's clear.
Fifth round that you're on.
I'm on the 5th right now. 2 minutes left.
I think
I'm in the 5th right now.
I think it's as clear as day who the judges is giving it to, because I think they're giving it to the Dubois because of the power punches. Yeah, because of the power punches.
39-38, they got it for Daniel.
Well, he's not just jabbing. He's throwing hooks. He's throwing body shots. He's bringing the right hand over occasionally.
And he's missing.
Listen, man. Joe knows ain't all red like that because he's missing. That's all I'm saying. He looked like he's shoveling snow. Ooh, nice jab.
Okay. He caught him with a couple of shots, but he
snapped that wig back.
Nah, he leaned away from it.
Nah, that was a clean job.
With his little phone.
Joe's a calm dude, but you need to let that right hand go though.
He's not going to do that. He ain't got the hand speed for it. He knows if he brings it over and he misses, he's gonna pay.
And I wish he would let some hooks go too. There you go. He better not. Right hand.
He better not be talking about I had like a torn rotator cuff or something.
Ain't nobody gonna hear that.
I can't see it making any excuses. I can't see it. But he's doing good though. He's doing good. Oh, okay. Now he's trying to push the right hand. Okay, I see you.
Oh,
there you go. Keep on jabbing.
Yeah, I think it's clear they Dubois.
Don't move backwards. They move forward. Where you going?
Yeah, I think it's as clear as they Dubois winning this round.
So far. But you know how they've been doing. One win half of the round. Next time, you know how they've been doing.
Ooh, nice body shot. He didn't like that.
Come on, baby.
Oh.
Come on, baby boy. There you go. Oh, that's a nice jab. That's a nice jab from Daniel. Daniel just threw a nice jab. But he's holding on now. Daniel's the one causing the clinches now. And he's breathing through his mouth.
Yo, for all you guys in the comments, bro, there's no such thing as a draw round. So what is the point in you even scoring it that way? There's no such thing as a draw round. You got to give it to somebody. Ain't no 2-2-1. Somebody won the round. You got to decide who.
I gave a third round a draw round.
No, I don't do that because if they don't do that in the fight, ain't no draw round. Ain't no 10-10 round. Somebody
right.
It's 10-9, it's 10-8, but it ain't 10-10.
Right.
Man, these rounds are hard to score at sometimes. Though I'd say round 3 and 4 were the hardest.
Nice body shot. Nice body shot. Come on, Joe. Come on,
Frank. I hope you paid the judges.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what. These few rounds were a whole lot more exciting than the entire Jacobs fight last night.
Exactly. Yeah, that was hard to watch because I think
ain't that the truth?
That dude hurt his marketability with that performance. Well, his last 2 performances.
Yeah,
he just hurt it.
No, because the Chavez shit, you can't blame him for the Chavez shit. Chavez fucked that up.
I didn't see the Chavez fight. I'm talking about the fight with Alvarez.
It was still an exciting fight. Like it's the kind of performance where you could still get fights because it was exciting. And the promoters are still going to use you because it was exciting.
I can tell you what I saw last night. I saw a fighter
that jab. There you go.
Okay, we back. But I saw a fighter that was very comfortable where he is in life, and he doesn't have that fire no more.
He got a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like that's the same thing I said. That like you got a payday from Golovkin, you got a payday from Alvarez. He's dating that broad, whoever she is. He's living high on the hog right now. All right, now they wrestling. There's a lot of wrestling going on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the start of the 6th round.
Dubois looks tired.
They both look tired. You don't see Joe bouncing around the ring no more.
He don't bounce around the ring, do we?
No, he do.
Yeah, he do.
He do.
I don't see. Nah, I
He's
see his
a
hands
capoeira
more than
guy,
his
boy.
feet.
He's a capoeira guy. He do all that shimmying and shaking and shake and all that shit.
Are you joking, or does he practice that for real?
No, he does in real
No,
life.
he does. He
Capoeira guy.
does, bro. He
Really?
was doing it in this. He was doing it in this fight.
He could do whole backflips. This guy, man, literally.
Okay, okay, so that explains his stamina. Why he's able to throw volume like that. Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay, he's starting to catch Daniel now. We in
Nah,
the
he's not.
Daniel's eye is getting
Good
closed,
right
bro.
here,
Look at his
man.
left eye.
yes,
He is
yes,
not
he is.
looking good at the end of the 6th round. Joe is not looking good.
I'm
Bro,
in the middle of the
what,
6th.
dude? Ring IQ, are you not acknowledging Daniel Dubois' left eye?
Ring IQ is
Who's
biased as
getting
hell, but
pieced
go
up?
ahead.
Bro, I'm watching Joe get pieced up. Like, what are you watching?
I'm
The
watching
6th round?
I'm
Huh?
watching the 6th round.
Bro, he's getting pushed
Bro,
down. Like, I don't know. I'm towards the end of the 6th round. I don't know where y'all are.
I know. I am too. This dude is, bro. I had this round clear for Joyce.
Bro, that's
It's not enough. It's not enough seconds for Daniel Dubois to
has
catch
won
up.
10 rounds out of 10. This
I
guy's
think
amazing.
I think you got some dirt in the corner of your eyes or something.
Y'all better stop that shit. That's clearly a Daniel Dubois round. Look at look at that. Look at the monster right hand. Bro, like, I don't know what y'all watching, bro.
If he landed a bunch,
what was his big punch? It's talking about the beginning of the round?
How are you missing this, bro? How are you?
Oh, boy.
How are you?
Bro, who spiked your drink, Ring IQ, man? Who put Tylenol in your drink, man?
I'm looking. I mean, his eyes shut. I ain't gonna lie, his eyes shut. But he got off more power shots in that round.
okay, now that his eyes,
He had more power shots.
Y'all gonna
He
be
had more
mad
power.
when scorecards come back and it don't look nothing like what y'all sitting there with.
I don't
Of course,
think it's going
it's not. But here's the thing, though, Ring IQ. He's letting more power punches than him in every round.
All y'all talking about is Joyce jab because he ain't landing a heck of a lot else. Daniel was landing jabs and power. He just landed a right hand on. Oh, get him, Daniel! Get him, Daniel!
Oh boy, I must be missing this. I gotta wait till. Okay, the round just ended. So round just ended.
I'm at the beginning of round 7.
Okay. I don't think this is going to the scorecards, y'all.
I don't
Might
think
be a TKO. Might be a TKO.
But I know Joe just got hit with a lot of shots at the beginning of the 7th. All Joe was that jab. He looking like Huey Fury out here.
Some tell me that Joe's gonna catch him with an uppercut.
Joe's not really an uppercut guy though. And
Well, it might be
shots, man.
It might be a nice uppercut to the body too. You never know. Might be a nice one to the body, but I see uppercut.
Look, those jabs are landing. That's why Daniel all swole up like that. That's because them jabs is getting off. But the power shots from Daniel.
So it's no way you could have said that Joyce won in the 6th round.
No, I didn't.
That was his brother they just showed. I'm guessing that was Daniel's brother they just showed at the start of the 7th.
They didn't show Daniel getting off that right hand because Joe won the 6th round. So I don't know what y'all drinking over there, but
no, but they showed Daniel getting off that stool slow as hell.
It's a hard fight. He's fighting a experienced guy. It's a good fight.
Yeah. Whoa, he's trying to land that uppercut.
Man, this eye. It's not that bad yet, but it ain't looking too good.
They need to do something about that eye, man.
Yeah.
They need to do something about that eye because that shit is shut.
Tell him to keep his right hand up. That's what they need to tell him to do.
His left hand?
His left hand. You got to keep that left hand.
Yeah.
Woo. Don't walk into no dumb shit, Daniel.
Come on, Joyce. Let that right hand go, baby.
I think this is as clear as day of Joyce round 2. Like, he's not landing as effective. His timing is off.
I don't know how you score in this fight, bro. Like, I really do. Like,
wait, come on, Ring IQ. Like, they got, bro. Like he's bro. Look at him. He's not really landing.
Who's just facing it off his left? Like, is that all you see whenever Joe throws the left hand?
No, bro, we need more people. Like, hey, what is the chat saying, bro? Hold up, because it's clear as day this dude is winning this round. I wonder what the chat is saying. I know I'm not crazy.
Yeah, you crazy, bro.
Okay. Well, I don't have it. I don't have it
Crazy.
5-2.
You
I don't have it
crazy.
5-2.
You
Hold,
crazy.
hold, hold up, Ricky. Hold up. I don't have it 5-2, Joyce. Like old bro commented, but like like Daniel Dubois, he's not really landing as good in this round, bro.
But he's still the only one getting off power shots and jabs. All Joyce is getting off his jabs.
What Joyce was throwing power. Joyce was throwing power punch.
He showed you that this dude got off a right hook.
That's one right hook. The dude was. But this is the round.
Listen, Battle. I don't know what you watching.
Bro, this is the round that Joyce finally actually started throwing power punches, bro. This is not like no jab round. He was actually throwing power punches this round.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know.
Man,
I don't know.
I get it, man. You don't like slow Joyce, man. Like, so we can move on. We can move on from that. Man, Joyce he pieced his man up the last 2 rounds, man. Hey, man, if Joyce was piecing this dude up,
his head off.
If Joyce was piecing this man up the last 2 rounds, put a 1 in the chat, man. That's exactly what he was doing. I'm not gonna lie that Daniel Dubois was whooping on him the 5th and the 4th, but
all right now,
no.
Joe coming forward. He's coming forward, stepping into his jab. He's looking to land something hard. He's getting confident.
I'm seeing a lot more 1s than I expected. Ring.
That's all right, bro, because they wrong too.
Everybody wrong.
It's all right. I know that they ain't put the highlight of Joe eating the left hook and eating a jab to his face because he won the round. That's all I'm saying.
What?
I know what's going on. I know what time it is. Let's get this shit, Frank. If we got to rob Joe, that's what we got to do.
They're not gonna rob anybody, man. It's gonna be
trust me. You think that Frank want old ass Joe winning this fight? I'm telling you right now, you don't want.
That was the right hand right there.
Frank Warren really don't have no more power. You got money? Yeah.
Okay, that was like 3 jabs in a row he just landed. Okay.
And a body shot.
Another jab.
I'm at the start of round 8, I'm guessing. Joyce just landed a light hook to the body.
Listen, man, I don't see what Joe doing aside from getting touched. But if I ask Battle, man, Joe winning the round, man.
He is winning the round. Like, nobody's denying that he's getting. No, look. Nobody's denying that Joyce is getting touched. It's just not as often as Daniel Dubois was in the last few rounds. Dubois is slowing down. Like, that's clear as day to see.
I'm not saying that he ain't slowing down, but he's throwing more punches than Joe and landing more punches than Joe. Downstairs, upstairs, he just got off 2 body shots.
Right. I got you. I see those.
I ain't gonna lie, that eye look bad.
It does look bad.
Need to get that.
I don't know why he just doesn't throw his right hand. Like that's really gonna.
Nobody want to get counted, bro. Nobody want to. Oh, right hand right there. He just got off the right hand.
Right.
Now you tell me, out of them 3 punches, which one did Joe land, bro?
Bro, he landed. Bruh. Get off my boy Joe Joyce's case, man, so he can jab this man's face off.
He land one of them, but if I ask Battle. Yo, look at that, man.
So we not gonna pretend a lot of those right hands, Daniel Dubois wasn't hitting his shoulders and whatnot.
Punch combination and missed 3 of the punches. It looked like the 4th one touched Daniel. That's what I saw.
Also, it's not just about who's looking like they just don't being aggressive. It's also about actually landing effectively. Dubois' head is snapping back. It's snapping back each and every time.
Listen, man, that faux hawk ain't doing your boy any favors. Somebody should have told him to watch. Don't wear no faux hawk to the ring, because every time you get touched, that air gonna move.
Bro, you said the exact same thing I just said. I just said that.
Oh, I didn't even hear that shit.
Yeah, it reminds me. It reminds me of the David Lemieux fight. Like that was a wrong deal. He should have cut off his head when he fought Triple G.
Shit, shade that shit. Rock a Caesar.
Bro, he looks tired, bro. Joyce like he about to put in another battery, bro. He ready to go.
Joe, I never said Joe ain't got good cardio. He got good cardio. He into that capoeira shit.
And do a swing freaking Eddie Guerrero kick on this dude, knock him out the ring.
I don't think they let you do that in boxing.
On Ring King, they do.
Man, this dude is tearing this dude face up, man.
This is a good fight, but I wouldn't want to be a judge in this fight.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. That is a good point, Troy.
Y'all know who winning the fight, but keep hope alive, man. Y'all know who winning the fight.
Just because he won the last 2 rounds doesn't mean he was winning. Because I had Joyce up the other 2 rounds before it.
Bubble Eye winning the fight?
I mean, not Joyce, Dubois. I'm sorry. So,
who you got winning, Julius? You know, Bubble Eye?
Bubble Eye. I'm not denying. Listen, I'm not denying that he's getting touched with that jab. He obviously is. But all Joe is showing is the jab, whereas Daniel shows the jab, shows the power shots, shows some shots downstairs, throws the right hand. He just landed another right. Like, come on, be like, I don't know what you're doing.
Where's all this power? I mean, I thought he was a one-hitter quitter if he landed all these right hands.
I have it 5-4.
Joe got a chin, man. I never said he didn't.
So I'm gonna pay attention to Dubois since he landed all these power punches. You say?
I just said he landed the right hand. I don't know how you could have missed that.
No, I'm not saying I missed it. I'm just counting how many power punches he landed. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm really trying to pay attention to how many power punches dude is landing.
Right. Joe getting off a jab, touched him with the jab again. He let the
right always. Okay, that was another right hand. He got him with.
Yeah. Joyce just touched him with a right. So Joyce just touched him with a right. Daniel's jabbing. But then again, you know, I'm behind y'all by about 30 seconds.
So what, he's landing like 3 power punches this round? After all those jabs? That ain't enough.
He is good at riding shots. I gotta give him that because that's why he's not feeling. That's
yeah. Okay, so there's another power punch. It was kind of low. He looked like he hit him kind of low. Well, I'm like 10. I'm like 10 seconds after you.
It's looking like a Joe Joyce round. It's looking like a Joe Joyce round.
It's looking like it. Yeah. Because for me, right now on my screen, it's at 11 seconds.
Lennox, like I said, bro, you can say what you want right now. You know who Frank want to win this fight. You took that shit.
Well, I got my prediction wrong. My prediction was the 8th round TKO for Joyce.
That'd be wild if they go the distance because nobody thought they would.
Like I said, I don't see Joyce getting knocked out. So for me, it could be a decision.
I mean, just based on how
terrible. Listen, Anthony Crooks, I'm not praying for a robbery. Who was Frank Warren sitting with during the face-off? Daniel Dubois. Who was Sam Jones sitting with? Joe Joyce. I ain't praying for a robbery by saying Frank wants Daniel to win. That's the truth.
I can't hear what his cornerman is saying though.
I got my volume all the way down, so I'm getting with no copyright shit.
Oh, I got you.
Top of the 10th. Daniel, Joe comes out showing the jab. Those couple of jabs out there doesn't really hit nothing. But he's coming forward, stepping into his jab. Daniel let go of a right hand. Joe rolled the shit.
There you go.
Is they gonna tell him to put his left hands up? Like what?
He's keeping his left hand out there. What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, okay. Okay, that was the right hand by Joe Joyce. I just saw that.
Oh shit! Did he go down?
Oh, okay. Yeah. He took a knee. He took a knee. Because he getting jabbed in the eye too much.
You kidding me?
Is the fight over?
Yep.
What?
I got you
Yep.
right now, Beats. I got you right now, Beats. Let me go to your channel. I got you right now.
Boy, I'm gonna be on oh boy, because oh boy was just going all crazy in the hangout talking about Joyce is gonna ruin this man. I told you, like I told you that eye was looking really bad. Like it just I don't know.
Oh,
Experience the best teacher. Fossils
Yeah.
trained like street teachers. Little daddy freak. You know how it go. You know how it go.
Yeah, like he didn't even let he look the way he went down. He didn't even land the right hand. All he did was just jab the guy, and he took a knee.
is motherfucking Beats live? Beats ain't live. I got you, Beats. Soon as you go live, I got you. So what was it? He went down because the jab touched him in that eye.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. I'm looking at a replay.
I'm looking at it now. Yeah, it was because of the eye.
Yeah, well, he's young. He's not used to adversity. Wow, nothing happened. He's young. He's not
No,
used
he
to
did.
adversity.
He got jabbed. They exchanged jabs, and then he rubbed his eye,
Right,
and then he took a knee.
right. But I'm saying he's young. He's not used to adversity, and he just quit. Wow,
Honestly,
wow.
honestly, Troy, that's how it's like. You got touched, bro. He touched you
Do,
in
do,
your
do
eye.
you do you see that as a quit though? I think he maybe he just didn't realize the concept of time when he took a knee. Or
Nah, I mean, you tell me, was he looking like he wanted to get up?
He didn't want it. He
he
didn't want to go on.
he got up right afterwards. So maybe
He about to do it.
maybe he admitted defeat because he got up
After they
right
waved
after he called him the chin.
Uh,
Yeah,
after they waved off the fight, he got up. After they waved off the fight, that's when he got up. He
he doing that. He did. He did that aerial. He did the aerial in the ring.
Oh,
That's what Joyce.
oh man, I gotta pay Beach $50.
You do? Oh my gosh.
Channel. If I gotta
bro,
pay $50, god damn it. Let it
you gotta pay him the ring. You gotta pay him a ring IQ bucks. I'm telling you, man. You gotta get to that Monopoly
and you got to
money,
go to
man.
work and deal with the fact that your boy lost. So that's a double loss.
Oh man.
They could be like, Julius, what happened, man? Like, they could be like,
going out here. He
He was
quit.
hurt. He quit.
Julius gonna come in the ring.
Quit.
I mean, Julius gonna come to the work. He gonna clock in. He be like, Julius, what happened, man? Like your dog just died. Like, nah, I just lost $50.
Good fight. Very good fight. I enjoyed it. I was very much entertained. Good fight. Very good fight.
That was a very good fight, though. I will say that.
Fight. I liked it. It was very entertaining, very suspenseful. I expected a little bit more artillery from Joe, but he chose to fight behind his jab. Very smart of him, because that's
what they gonna be saying about Joyce now. What they gonna be saying about him? Like he got lucky. He got lucky this time. I don't think so.
He fought the right fight because the reason I picked against Joe is because I figured, he gonna let them hands go. But this fight, he chose to be a jabber. That's how he won the fight, with the jab, touching him with the jab, just the jab.
I tell you what they're gonna say. They're gonna say he looks awkward, but he gets the job done. There's nothing more you can't say about Joyce. He's not fast. He don't do anything special, but he gets the job done, right?
Yeah, he did. That dude landed so little power punches in this fight, and he still won. I don't think I ever really see that. Like the guy landed probably less than 20 power punches, bro. And he still won this fight.
Was he winning on the cards though? Because I don't got my volume up.
I'm gonna check it out.
I don't want to let my volume up so they don't have even no copyright shit. Fucking Lennox. Fuck you, Lennox. I'll be on AFAB anyway. Fuck you, Lennox. Fuck you too, Beats. Fucking guy with all these goddamn eyelashes. You got newborn baby eyelashes.
Well, all right, Julius, man. Pleasure doing business with you. Hey, Julius.
Yeah, man.
Pay him in all pennies, man. It's all right. Pay him in all pennies.
Some bullshit.
I'm gone, brother. It's always good talking to you. Hey, Next time I joke you about DR fighters, all you gotta do is just bring up my fighter, right? Nicholas Walters, man. I had high hopes for that brother too.
Man,
I had,
man. I gotta pay
see,
Beats this fucking dime. Where the fuck is Beats so I can get him this goddamn money? Put this shit behind me.
man, you all right. You all right. You in a bodega, don't you? I'm joking with you, man. I'm gone.
Fucking shit. This guy comes out here in boxes. In boxes. Jabs my guy's head off. Fucking shit.
Man, this dude face, man, look like a freaking pasta noodle, bro. Like, that thing is deadly. This dude got beat by a dude with pajamas on. That's sad.
In his boxes, bro.
In his boxes, bro. The dude took off a robe to fight this dude.
Yeah, I agree with that. He's gonna take Joe to Eddie now. He's not gonna keep him on his side. He's not. He's gonna take Joe to Eddie.
You think so?
Yeah, because if you want the money fights, you ain't gonna get him with Frank. Only money guy he has is Tyson, and Tyson is busy.
Well, he was talking all that crap about Tyson ring on. I think he gonna try to big something up.
No, I don't think he's gonna set that up, man.
Why not?
Because Tyson whole shit is either he gonna fight Wilder or he gonna fight Joshua. All right, man. I gotta cut the live off. Tell Lennox, go to Beats and tell Beats to go live. I'll get him the money because I could get it to him via my phone. Fucking shit. Fuck you, Lennox. And fuck you too, Battle.
Oh man, I'm gonna catch you later, man. You have a good day at work.
All right, man. Fuck y'all. Fuck you too.